Now we know a little bit about you. We know you're blonde. We know your sisters. We know you're called Tigirlily Gold and you're from North Dakota.
Yeah.
We can tell that you're from somewhere where it's also cold because you showed up looking like you're prepared for cold weather. I think when I got in my truck this morning, it was -5, but that's probably nothing for you two, right?
You know, that's still rough, though, because we've been acclimated to the Nashville weather for about 5.5 years. So we say we survived the cold winters for 18 to 20 years of our lives. It's pretty brutal, though. Yeah.
I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Not that kind of cold, for sure.
No.
Now, tell me your story, how you guys got started. Was it like always we were going to be musicians, or did it just come to you one day?
I mean, our parents are not musical at all, but they always really, really encouraged music from a young age, and we always loved music. Krista started writing songs at 10 years old and started playing guitar. I was in piano lessons 2nd grade on, and then I started writing songs shortly after Krista had. And then when you have songs, to put out in the world, what do? You start a band. And so we thought that was basically the next step. So we started Tigirlily Gold at 14 and 16 when we were in high school. And then we basically just started touring all of North Dakota, Montana, Minnesota, South Dakota, just kind of that whole Midwest area. And then after Krista had graduated high school, kind of realized that if we wanted to take this thing to the next level,
Gotta move to Nashville.
we had to move to Music City. So we moved to Nashville in 2017, started going to college down there at Belmont, and then realized quickly all of the money that we'd saved up to go to college was gone for some reason.
Right.
And so we
Nashville
were like,
really just runs you dry real quick.
we got to get another job. And the only thing, we had ever done was play music to make money. And so we wanted to continue kind of that streak. And so we had moved to Nashville for a reason, so we decided to go down and play on Broadway, so we could still be in town and be writing, going to college, but also playing music. And so we started out at a place called Nudie's Honky Tonk.
And we had actually skipped class to go audition.
Yeah.
Because they don't just give you the slot. And they're
Right.
4-hour cover gigs, obviously. So a Monday morning, we went to audition at Nudie's Honky Tonk.
Yep.
They gave us the shift. Started playing those really late ones, like the 11 p.m.s to 2 a.m.s.
Yeah.
Was at Nudie's for a bit. Was really fun to tell our parents that we're playing at Nudie's. I was like, it's not a strip club.
It's not what you think,
I promise.
Mom and Dad.
And then we left Nudie's and went to Whiskey Row and played there for about 2 years and loved Dirk Bentley Whiskey Row. That was like our bar. We played there every Friday, Saturday, Sunday for probably, over 2 years.
Yeah, we say that every show we play, I guarantee there's going to be someone from North Dakota and someone who's seen us play down on Broadway. Those are like the OG fans. But then the pandemic hit, and we didn't have a deal or anything in place. So we kind of twiddled our thumbs for a little bit and went, I don't know what we're going to do now. But we were so bored. We had all these songs to play, and so we got on TikTok and started going pretty viral on that platform. And then into the pandemic, signed a record deal with Monument Records, which was crazy because Shane McAnally, who owns part of that label, is someone we just wanted to write a song with eventually. Like that would be the biggest dream come true. So now, we're signed to his label over at Monument Records and his publishing company, and he is executive producing our music now. It's pretty insane, but we're extremely thankful to have someone like that in our corner.
No kidding. I want to write with Shane McAnally.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
He's a genius.
amazing.
For sure. Craziest thing you've seen on Broadway. I've only been like 10 times, and I can tell you 10 stories.
It's a PG-13.
This is PG-13.
This is
Okay.
PG-13.
All right.
Well, take it back to Whiskey Row 1.
I will say our parents were at this show too.
Yeah, parents were in the place. This girl, she's just having a good time. She gets up on the bar top and goes, woo! So I said,
we're still like, rock me, mama,
I was
like
like,
a wagon.
yeah. And everyone, I was just like looking at them. And yeah, she got us escorted out by security pretty quickly. But I was like, well, I guess that makes me a rock star now. Is that a rite of passage? So
That's true.
A lot of flashing, a lot of couples doing stuff that you don't want to see. Yeah, you see it all.
I believe that, especially in 3 years. There's probably a lot of stories.
Yeah, some maybe not for the camera, but that we can tell you later. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. We've got bagels waiting and stories of
more
Broadway.
to
It's
come.
going to be awesome. Do you have other siblings?
We have another sister actually, and she's incredible. She's the youngest of us three, but she did not. We tried early on to get her to
Her
join
name's
the
Carly.
band. We're like, we could be like, a trio. It would be awesome, and she was not about it. So she's going into the medical field. Go Carly.
Our dad's actually proud of one of us now. So
Yeah.
Do you guys fight like sisters? I have kids, and they fight like crazies.
we don't really fight. We bicker, I would say. We spend a lot of time together. And people always ask us, do we fight? Do we get along? I always say there's no absolute way we could be in a band together if we didn't get along because we spend so much time together. So truly we are besties, but obviously it's like the normal things sisters fight about, like you're wearing my clothes or we're going to be late or I don't know. One of us is just annoyed that day.
I spend more time with my sister than I do my husband. So yeah, it's like...
But the nice thing about sisters is we have an extremely quick rebound rate and we don't actually take anything to heart. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'd be like, I hate you, and be like, okay, cool, let's go get like some ice cream or something. Like, you know how it is.
It's probably the most cliche question you could ever ask, but you guys have a unique name, and so I want to know where the name came from.
Of course.
Yeah. So for a long time, we were actually just Tigirlily, and then we changed the spelling of it to Tigirlily. That's why it's spelled all funky, but it's on purpose. But that flower was the first to grow in our parents' garden back in North Dakota. And then basically 10 years down the road, as we were still doing this, we kind of realized that there was a lot of other bands and boutiques and brands with the name Tigirlily, and people were getting us confused with the DJ in Australia and all this different stuff. And we're like, no, we are country music. So we added gold on just to make sure as we grow, people can really find us. And our OGers can call us Tigirlily. We don't care.
It can be our nickname, you know.
But gold just points back to North Dakota, sunset, sweet fields, sunrises, hair, you know, all the things. So there's just a lot of different meanings.
We can actually relate to that because we're KYGO and there's also a DJ named KYGO. And so we have that problem too. Yes. Maybe we should be KYGO Gold.
Yes. I'm all about that.
We're taking something from this
today.
Slap
gold onto it. It fixes everything.
I love it. All right, let's play some more music. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Cool.